Hey, Remar nurses. Guess what today is? Today is 7 days of Nclex starts tonight. I know you guys are super excited. My question I asked on Instagram, do you have your workbooks? Have you printed them out? They're here, they're ready, they're beautiful. If you have them, all of your homework, all of your lecture notes, you will be taking in this student workbook. So you gotta have it. 7 days of Nclex starts tonight. What time? 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's right, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we're here the day after Christmas. Did you enjoy your Christmas holiday? Yes, I hope so, because tonight it's time to get started. Hey, if you didn't get your workbook, you can print it. I need you to go to the website. You guys know the website? It is, let me pull it up for you guys. It is right here for you to register for 7 days of Nclex. Here, you just go to remarnurse.com/7 days. If you haven't registered, you need to register. All right, register now, and then that will allow you to stay in contact. All right, yes, this review is for RNs, it's for PNs, it is for repeat test takers, first-time test takers. If you're in nursing school, you're gonna love it. You're going to love this review. And also, guess what? I have over 1,000 nurses in the virtual trainer. Yes, right now, the virtual trainer. Somebody said, I purchased it last night. Yes, the VT right now is on sale. Did you catch the sale for just $150? This is in your workbook if you printed it out, and also you can scan that code at any time to get the virtual trainer. And so I just had to remind you guys, 7 days of Nclex. Christmas is over, but guess what? The gift giving begins tonight. Virtual trainer. And I know a lot of you guys got the VT last night. We have, like I said, over 1,000 students who are now in the virtual trainer. It is totally amazing. And so I wanted to just remind you guys, get prepared, because tonight is the first episode of 7. Is the first of 7. So do you guys know what we're talking about? Let me show you. And what I really like about the student workbook is that it gives you a lot of information as to what Remar Review is, the virtual trainer, how it's helping students. Candace, you got the VT. So happy for you. It's going to be amazing. Look, this is our schedule. So tonight we're going to go over, and I'm taking you right in the virtual trainer. I'm taking you right into the topics. Right tonight we're going to go over chest tubes, right? 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, Hot Topics is at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to do Hot Topics and pain management. Pharmacology, day 3. Okay, you guys got it. You cannot miss any days. You cannot miss any days. Let me lift it up for you. This is the schedule for 7 days of Nclex, the date and the times. But again, if you sign up for it, you will get this along with your lovely workbook. So I just printed mine out for you guys. 7 days of Nclex. Make sure you have this workbook. It is going to be super important. And a lot of you are in the virtual trainer. How do you scan the barcode? You open up your camera, like on your phone. If you open up your camera, right, Mark? Am I explaining it right? I'm not like the technical person, but if you open up your camera and put it up to either one of the barcodes here, you can watch this from YouTube, right? So Mark is going to demonstrate how it's done. If you just put your camera there, then it will say open up the code in Safari, and then you just tap on it and it will literally take you to where you need to go. All right, will literally take you to wherever you need to go. So it'll take you to YouTube, because this will be premiered on YouTube and Facebook, see, and you'll be able to start watching right from there. And then if you want to scan, it's a direct access to there. All right, so any customer service things are like that, Candace, you know, you got to go ahead and email support for that. All right, another thing that I want to say is that I have made some updates, adjustments to the virtual trainer. So I'm going to show you guys that really quickly. So those of you who just purchased it, you can feel a little bit more comfortable in the virtual trainer. So you guys know when you get into the virtual trainer, what we love about it is just the accountability. So I'm actually in a student's account, and already I know that this student signed in 50 times. So she's had it for a while. So what I wanted to show you guys is that in the file vault, I've made some changes this for you all. And you can see one of the changes that we did was that we created 3 separate files for you guys. So now you have event workbooks download, and if you open that up, you'll be able to directly get your 7 days and also Black Friday workbooks. I also have Nclex resources, and here when you open up Nclex resources, this is where you get your study calendars from, your neurology lecture notes, and your remedial drug cards, and also some more practice questions. All right, so this is the VT that I'm talking about. But another thing is that any new Nclex information I'm putting in the file vault for you guys. So the new Nclex lecture information that I put in here is for positions. So on the 18th, I added a new page for you who are watching the positions lecture. All right, so right here, I am able to just give you guys up to the minute information. Okay, so that's one thing that I was telling you how much I love the virtual trainer, because at any point, if I need to change something or add something, I'm able to do that for you all. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. Also, don't forget, one of the best things that you can do when you get into the virtual trainer is do the virtual trainer the way it's supposed to be done. So here, this is the registered nurse course, right? So the sections that you have is before the books arrive and getting started, and then you actually have your Nclex virtual trainer house. So I would love for everybody to do this getting started section first. Mona says, I just got mine this morning. I already love it. Because in the getting started section, this is where you're going to get how to actually use the VT program and all of the features. There's so many features and so many icons that it is not something that you want to, at the end of your subscription, find out, oh, I could have been taking my notes, or oh, I could have changed my own password. All right, so this is the way for you to really use all of the potential of this program and all of the resources correctly. So this student here has done all of the videos, so she's probably very familiar with how the VT works. All right, and then after you do the getting started section, then you go to the before the books arrive. Before the books arrive. And this is the section that you do. Shantae says, hey, I passed using your system with 85 questions. Thank God for Remar. Do what she's telling you to do. Congratulations, Shantae. Thank you for coming in here, dropping in on us, just telling us things like that. All right. So the before the books arrive is what you do while you're waiting for your VT workbook or your quick facts book to come. All right, and Team Remar is here for you guys saying I can't get into my VT or anything like that. Okay, so in the before the books arrive section, and this student has done most of it, so I'm not going to mess with it too much, but what you have are just fundamentals and things that you can work on while you're waiting. And by all means, the thing about the VT is that it challenges you whether you know the information or not. Okay, and so one of the major things that I've been hearing about students is that I need a strict schedule. I need accountability. I need to have something that's going to help me identify my weaknesses, my ignorances. Nursing is not a field where you want to really learn things by trial and error. Like, you want to be proficient in this discipline. So no, so this isn't 7 days of Nclex. This isn't 7 days of Nclex. This is me. This is the pre-game. This is the pre-game. And we're talking about the VT. The VT is on sale right now. So in the before the books arrive section, as I was saying, it's going to be a lot of fundamentals. All right, and structural things that will help you to refresh yourself before you begin. So I'm gonna, hopefully I won't mess, I shouldn't. So like, for example, just 9 questions. Remember, you got to get a 95% or higher when you're in the virtual trainer to pass an exam. So for example, these things like this. This is clinical terms. Match the correct clinical term to the correct definition. All right, what's the VT? This is the VT. It's called the virtual trainer. It's the Nclex virtual trainer, the only one like it in the entire world. So, comprehensive Nclex review. Yes, yes, yes. There's no code for the sale. There's no code for the sale. It's just $150. So what I'm saying is that the virtual trainer, this is fundamentals. So your basic nursing terminology. Here, the virtual trainer is just asking you to match it. Do you know it? Do you know these terms? And believe it or not, this is things that we might think we're familiar with, but when we're asked a question about it, we might not be familiar with it. So Shantae says, you want to know your content. This definitely teaches you that. That's the difference between REMAR and other Nclex reviews. Yes, the comprehensive. This is the new comprehensive. This is the new 2020 comprehensive Nclex review method. This is it right here. So no, did I get it correct? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is a workbook included? Yes, it is. It is. So yes, this is the Nclex review. It's for RNs and PNs, but this is just an example of what that interface looks like right now. This is an example of what the interface looks like. And yeah, just stick with the video because I'm going to show you guys some more. Somebody saying, does it have scenario videos? Oh, you're going to be so happy once you purchase this virtual trainer workbook. And the virtual trainer, just so you guys remember, it comes with the student workbook, and this is the one for practical nurses. We also have one for registered nurses. All right. And when you talk about virtual trainer comprehensive workbook, this is going to be that comprehensive overview that you need. So it's not a YouTube video. It's not a group of slideshows. This is a unique multimedia stereophonic 2020 Nclex review. All right. And it also comes with the quick facts. Never leave home without it for Nclex. All right. So is this for RN or PN exam? This is for both. This is for both. Yeah, REMAR nurses that have it, go ahead and jump on here and help me answer the students' questions. So we're talking virtual trainer. This is the before the books arrive section. Let me just take you back to the beginning here. Let's go into the actual Nclex-Rn virtual trainer. People are asking me what it is. Yeah. So once you get into your virtual trainer, once your student workbook has arrived, you are now able to actually begin this coursework here. And it is REMAR review material. Okay, so you have your lectures here, for example, age-specific nursing care, expected changes in aging, and then of course I always include homework because you got to have homework, and then quick facts. You got to know your quick facts, so that information is in here too as well. And this is all of my newest, latest content. Let's just go in here. Let's look at a video here. We're going to watch pediatric developmental milestones. And so as you guys can see, you have the ability to rewind, fast forward these videos. You're going to get these beautifully produced lecture videos that include not only information, but we added educational support for my visual learners. All right. Educational support through vision, through audio, through writing.
Our first age group is 0 to 6 months, and there is an S underneath that box because everything is about safety. Babies at this age love to put
and so during the 7 days, guys, I am going to be showing you exactly how the VT works, how to use it. You'll go into the virtual trainer because some people are like, what is the virtual trainer? I don't know what it is. Well, during the 7 days, you will be able to go directly into the virtual trainer, right? And so the virtual trainer is going to give you that full content that you need, the full content that the nursing students have been using forever, since I started this, forever. REMAR review. All right. Another thing about the VT that you'll like is the accountability that you get through things like your report card, your usage reports, your notes, all right? So let's go to my report card here, right? If you click on my report card, it's going to show you the three show you the three sections. Somebody says, you look great in the video. Thank you so much. So let's just see here what it looks like as far as what your performance can be. So the virtual trainer is going to record everything that you do, and that's that accountability. So you'll be able to see in a glance, okay, for this exam right here, student took it 6 times, passed it twice, failed it 4 times. So looking back over your report card, you're able to say, hey, I really need to focus in on this area, or I didn't do so well on this area, right? So right here, took it 7 times, okay? Took it 7 times and 6 days. Hi, Jessica. So I see your comment. Telehealth is in the 7 days, as I said. It will be there. So just because you don't see something from the blank pages, that doesn't mean I won't cover it. All right. So just make sure you stick with the 7 days, because I do definitely go over telehealth. All right. How long do you have to take the test? So what I did for you guys is, if something is homework, I don't have any time on the questions, because homework, you're supposed to look up, you're supposed to, kind of digest. If it's a progress exam, those questions are timed. And so it is a matter of kind of helping you to see if you know the information or not. Okay. All right. So I'm talking here about the report card. Another thing that I want to show you really quickly, and I will try to answer some of your questions here, is the usage report. And the usage report is really cool because it will allow you to see, for example, your own progress, how you do overall, also the days that you are studying and the days that you are not studying. All right. So this is really cool too. And when you talk about an NCLEX review and how, it's a lot of information that you got to know for NCLEX. That's just all to it. So what makes this so special, and what I love about this review, is that it's so engaging, and it really pulls you into the information. And so it becomes like a study partner, the virtual trainer. What people are saying is, I don't want to leave it, right? Because you develop this relationship with the virtual trainer. And that's really cool, because nothing is more important when it comes to learning than that you enjoy it. And 7 days of NCLEX will give you a true experience. So make sure you got your workbook. 7 days of NCLEX. Will it be live? It'll be an episode. It'll be a premiered episode. So even if you don't catch it at 8 o'clock, you definitely will be able to watch it again. All right. You definitely will be able to watch it again. Somebody says, I'm new here. I like your videos, but I don't know where to start. This is the perfect place to start. If you haven't signed up for 7 days of NCLEX, you can do so, right? And here's the website to sign up. You just go to remarnurse.com/7 days. All right. /7 days. All right. Daryl says, just printed my workbook out this morning. Perfect. So if you printed your workbook out, what you'll see is so much information about the virtual trainer, who Remar Review is. Mark did a really great job of putting in our passing rates, our students, how many students that we help every year, what kind of students they are. We help a lot of foreign students, repeat test takers. So I am super proud of the work that Team Remar has done. And again, the NCLEX virtual trainer is $150. Seriously, guys, from today until January 3rd or while supplies last, this is not a normal opportunity. This is an extraordinary opportunity. And so I am encouraging you guys, don't miss a day of 7 days. Shantae says, it's not hard to order. It's not hard to order. Yes, and this will help you with psychiatric concepts. We have psych in the Nclex VT. I'm also going over psych during the 7 days of Nclex, so you're in luck. All right, we're going to go over psychological concepts here right on day number 4, right? $150, I know. Merry Christmas to everyone. So when you print out your workbook, what you're going to see is there's a lot of questions. I put the Nclex questions in here for you all because I know you love them. So we're going to go over questions, and then I'm going to teach you a lot of content because the questions are nice, but honestly, it's the content that really will carry you to pass this exam. So this is virtual trainer. Somebody says, this is a great deal, Regina. Yes, this is the virtual trainer content that I'm giving you guys a sneak peek into. All right. Yes, buy one for you and a classmate. I like that. Gerald, that's sweet. You really did that. That is really cool. So every day you'll be able to scan the watch, scan the order, and this is the pharmacology section here. We're going to go over a lot of topics, a lot of good things. A lot of good things will be covered during this exam, all right, during this preview. So there's the psych here for you. Someone asked about psych. We're going to talk about psych on day 4, and you'll be filling out your notes, all right? You'll be filling out your notes. And if you've ever been interested in the virtual trainer, this is the time to get it. No doubt, because you get for 150 days, for $150, I apologize, you get 90 days access, right? So for $150, you get 3 months access to the virtual trainer, all right? Yes, and that is such a great question, Jessica. You don't have to study constantly. You do not have to study constantly. When I created the virtual trainer, I created it for a person like myself who has 2 kids, who works, who's in school. I homeschool my daughter. I have a lot going on. So yes, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to go into the virtual trainer so you guys can see it really quickly. All right. So when you first get the virtual trainer, you will be this will be your home interface, okay? This will be your home interface, and you will be able to see all of the components that you have with this program. So your training center, your report card, your usage report, your notes, and this will be blank because remember, you're gonna customize all of this. Like, this is your program. This is your program, all right? And when you go into your training center right here, understand that every time you train, the VT will be tracking you. It's going to track your activity. It's going to help encourage you to go back to your recent training, things that you didn't complete. It will always list it here like, you need to finish this, you need to do this, right? Another thing that it will tell you is, and I got to shout out to Team Remar. We have sections that help you. So getting started, all right, before the books arrive, the actual training center. So when you get your virtual trainer, you want to go right into the getting started section, because getting started is going to tell you exactly, right? It's going to tell you exactly what features the VT has and also how to use them, right? This is a lot of new language. Some of you guys have never seen, an interface like this before, and we understand that. We wanted to make it super simple for you because at the end of the day, the content is what you came here for, right? So you're going to go to this section, the getting started section. Then once you complete it, like here, everything is green, all right? That's where you will be able to go to the before the books arrive. Because remember, you're going to be waiting on these 2 books right here. You're going to be waiting on these 2 books. So while you're waiting, we have stuff for you to do, right? So you can get started. Don't you love that? Like, once you purchase it, you get immediate access to the program where you can get started studying, and then also you can do activities. No, it's for RN and PN. We have one for RN and PN. Okay, got me? All right, so let's go back here. Okay, and remember, the sale is from now until January 3rd, okay? So you guys, or while supplies last too. So you got something to work for. You got something to work towards. Okay, and so before the books arrive, this is the Nclex activity section. So this is what you will be doing all while you're waiting for your books. All while you're waiting, okay? And there's a lot for you to do. There's a lot for you to go over here. So once you're finished with doing the fundamentals, yes. So once you're finished with this, actually, let me show you guys this. If you go to the file vault, let me see. Let me go to the virtual trainer up here. Okay, so if you go back and you go to actually your file vault, here it is. Okay, if you go to your file vault and you go to Nclex resources, there's even more for you to do. I put Nclex practice questions. You can study, and this is all, you can do this all before the books arrive. All right, you can go to remarnurse.com to get the VT right now. All right, nope, the final price is $150. So here, while you're waiting for your books to arrive, you can get your study calendar. Let's see, if you're a PN or if you're a RN, let's do RN week 1, because some of you guys will probably be starting on Monday. So, yeah, you gotta, somebody says, wow, I didn't see that part. Okay, so week 1, week 2, week 3, and I got an email for someone that says, somebody that said, I need some accountability. I am really struggling. Don't try to do the drag and drop on your phone, Candace. Try to do it on a tablet or an iPad. So this is the study calendar. This is the virtual trainer study calendar for week 2. Look at how detailed it is. For somebody that says they need structure, I've done something so different, right? Wait, I got to shout out Diane. Diane says, I got mine last night, watched the clock, and had it by 12:30. Cool. That is determination right there, right? So look at this. I have you guys literally a minute breakdown of what you're supposed to be doing. So even if you are super busy during the day, you know exactly what you should be studying, and you know how long it should take you to study it, right? You should know how long it should take you to study. So, and this is just times, like you don't have to start at 8 o'clock. If you're going to start at 11 o'clock, then you just change this from 11 to 11:30, right? And then 11:30 to 11:45. I always have you guys take a break because you really need it. And that will allow you not to waste time doing other things. So again, this is my routine, like what I would love to see you guys doing, starting at 8 or whatever. But if you're going to change it, that's fine too. If you're not going to start until 6 p.m., then you just change it accordingly. All right. Okay. And so one of the questions is always, well, why don't you have the DVDs anymore? And I'm trying to prepare you guys for the future, right? I want everything to be the best. And so the virtual trainer was the way for me to give a comprehensive Nclex review. It really is the best of both of my packages, because if you have the DVD program, what people love about that is the books, the physical books, the workbook, the homework, the activity book. That is how the majority of Remar nurses succeed, by watching the lectures, filling out that workbook. But the online academy that we had was amazing too. We had a 99% pass rate for that. And so there were benefits to being on the computer and having the instant access and things like that. So the virtual trainer is the best of both worlds, because you get the VT workbook, whether you're RN, PN, you also get quick facts, but you definitely get the newest, the best, the most updated information. And you guys know I'm on every week I'm on. And I'm able to include all the new information for you in the virtual trainer. All right. So the virtual trainer has all of my new information right here for you guys. Virtual trainer is $150, and I cannot even tell you guys how amazing this review is, and how this is the time to get it. Period. All right, this is the time to get it. Shout out to all my Remar nurses who passed. I wanted to share this with you too because there was a post that was put up. And I don't know if you guys remember, but last Christmas, we had Nurse Catherine, who she passed her NCLEX exam, and she actually gave back, and she says here, she actually gave back. She was a Remar nurse, and she purchased a review for another student. Well, this year she posted and told us that she was able to get herself, her and her husband and her family, a new house. And this is what it's all about, guys. Being able to purchase a home, a car, just take care of your loved ones because you now have your nursing license. And that is what we are talking about. What do you need to do to get your nursing license? This is the time now. I'm challenging you guys. 7 days of NCLEX will be 7 days for you to really dig in and make that commitment. Really dig in and make that commitment. And I wanted to show you guys too this video. I think this, I just appreciate when Remar nurses take time out to talk about the virtual trainer. And so I got this one today, and I thought it was super nice. And I want to share it with you.
I was referred by a friend to Remar Review. And when I bought the books and then listened to the Saturday virtual trainer, immediately I get hooked for it. Then because of that, I signed for it. And I'm telling you, it's very amazing, very interactive, and everything on your fingertip. You don't have to move anywhere. Just go to the, even you can do it and then still test and do everything still on the page. I'm so glad I have it, and I will recommend it to anyone who is interested. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Perfect. And so, I mean, that's kind of the response that the students, they really love it. They don't want to leave it. And so I want you guys to give yourself an opportunity to just do amazingly well in the virtual trainer. All right. And so I'm just coming on. We have 7 days of NCLEX starting tonight at 8 p.m. So do all that you need to do and report back here on Facebook or YouTube to get started. You have a couple minutes now to get your workbook, right? If you haven't signed up for it, please sign up. Please sign up for it. And I'll show you guys the website one more time where you can get your workbook. It is remarnurse.com/7 days. All right. And yes, everything that we have right now that's in stock, you can check it out on the website remarnurse.com. If it's not there, it's because we don't have it. So 7 days of NCLEX, the virtual trainer. I can't wait. Oh, one more thing I want to show you about the virtual trainer before I go is when you get into the virtual trainer, you have the ability to communicate with the other Remar nurses. And the way this is done is via the discussion board. All right. The discussion board. So when you go into the Nclex-Rn, whether you're Nclex-Rn or Nclex-PN, you can hit the different chapters, which these are all called chapters, right? All of the videos and things like that. These are all called chapters. But right next to chapters is discussions. And in discussions, you get all kind of questions from Remar nurses like these are just questions that are in the community right now. And then there's responses here to the students' questions. And I really love this because it's a way for people with questions to get answers quickly. And the Remar students, they post cool things, the things that they're learning or answers, which I don't, if you guys want to post the answers, that's you, and that's great because it's just a way to create a community and dialogue. So if you have the virtual trainer, look out for discussions on every section. So before the books arrive, before getting started, you have discussions. Somebody says, I respond to the questions that are relevant to me. Yeah. I respond to the questions that are relevant to me there. Someone says, I graduated in 2010. I think I forgot most of the things. 90 days may not be enough for me. Oh, definitely. This is a 6-week program. This is a 6-week program. So literally the calendar that I showed you guys that had you studying for like 2 hours a day, the purpose of it is that for 6 weeks you can get your license. So literally after the program is done, if you get access to it for 90 days, you can do the entire program over again. That's it. Like, you can do the entire program. You have a whole nother 6 weeks to do the program. So whatever the excuses are, you guys got to get rid of them, because we have had students that have been out of school for 40 years, 30 years, and they do the product, they do the program, they study the material, and they pass NCLEX. All right. Can I purchase the VT to start using in February? So when you purchase the virtual trainer, you get immediate access to it. If you guys are purchasing it today, you have access until what, March? 25th. You have access to the end of March. So that is a long time away. Imagine how much work you could get done, right? And for this price, it's amazing. For this price, it's amazing. How do I get the VT in Nigeria? Sure thing. So all you have to do is go to remarnurse.com. You're going to hit the international shipping. You're going to hit the international shipping. So Barbara says, it's enough. I'm a witness. I did it, right? All right. So that's it for you guys. Yes, I want you guys to get ready for 7 days of NCLEX. Will I update you guys on how many VTs you have left at the end of the sale? I'll try to do it as much as I can, as best as I can, but the orders come in round the clock, okay? Around the clock. So I would just say, just try to get it during the sale, because once the sale is over, it's over, okay? So the price is there's people that paid, I don't know if you guys realize, but the normal price for the virtual trainer is over $300, right? So $150 for 90-day access. This is amazing, all right? And I'm looking forward to everyone in 2020 having their nursing license. And I love you guys, but I don't want to see you here. I don't want to see you here in April and May. I want you to have passed your NCLEX. So congratulations to everyone studying. I will be talking more about how to use the virtual trainer, the most effective, showing you guys all the ins and outs of it. But the very best thing you can do when you get the virtual trainer is hit up that getting started section, right? Getting started section. It's going to definitely help you to know how your virtual trainer is used, and hey, that's going to be the best. And for you guys, 7 days of NCLEX is coming up. You can register at remarnurse.com/7 days. And if you want to purchase the virtual trainer, all you have to do is hit NCLEX virtual trainer on the website, remarnurse.com. And you're able to get the virtual trainer. Look, no code needed right now. Seriously, no code needed right now. So, RN or PN, all right? Some people say, I just got the virtual trainer. It's great. Yes, this is the after Christmas. This is the after Christmas look for most of you guys, all right? This is the gift that you give to yourself, all right? And so this is the NCLEX virtual trainer, the comprehensive NCLEX review. Comprehensive NCLEX review, 6-week daily study calendar, practice exams, activities, community board, file vault. Like, this is an amazing system. I challenge anybody to find something as wonderful and magnificent, plus gives you the content, right? Because that's the most important thing. And for this price, all right? For this price. So take advantage, take advantage. Now is the time. Virtual trainer is here. We got it out to you guys before the books arrive, getting started. This student is doing actually very well. 73% done with the NCLEX virtual trainer. And I believe they got it at the beginning of December. So you can get through this program, all right? It's just a matter of, like the Remar nurse said, the commitment, all right? You can do it. You can, you will, you must. You can, you will, you must pass NCLEX. Get your workbook printed out. 7 days of NCLEX starts tonight. See you guys later.